Okay. And next up, we are moving right on to speaker number 3, which is Miss Shabna Vabon. And her evaluator is going to be Raquel Dixon. Raquel, would you please share with us Shabnam's objectives?
Lady Shabnam had asked me to look for her flow, her organization and clarity, connection with her audience. This is Lady Shabnam's project level 3 in coaching, and it is her last speech in level 3.
Thank you, Raquel.
You're welcome.
Shabnam never had the opportunity to attend her grandmother's funeral about 3 years ago. Today, she is giving a eulogy for her grandmother, which everybody called Maman Paris. Undeniable strength. Here's Shabnam.
Thank you. Let me first find Moriel. There he is. Thank you, Moriel. Okay. My inspiration, my dearest Maman Paris June. Your absence has created this gap within my heart, within everybody's heart. All of us who got to know you. And I'm ashamed to admit that I didn't know you very well. What I do know about you is that at the age of 15, you got married to the neighbor's son. And you both were very young. And you started a family. You had 9 children, 9 of whom 6 survived, and 3 were born stillborn. And I can't imagine how that must have been to have carried those children and being excited to see them and then giving birth and see them dead. And then later on in your life, having 2 more children killed, murdered, executed by your own government. And raising your daughter's children and becoming the voice of your children to the day you die. You never get the opportunity to go to school. 4th grade was the last we went to. And yet, you were the best engineer I knew. Self-taught through your intuition and your immense capacity to pay attention to details. You were an incredible woman, incredible soul. And I was so scared of you. I remember as a child, I was so scared. And even as an adult, I was very much intimidated by you, by your strength, by your power, by your knowledge. I had never met anyone in my life till this day that knows everything like you do. You just knew everything. You felt everything. You felt everything I thought. even before I thought that you knew it. I remember one time you came and visited me here in the US. This was 8 years ago. And I had fallen really ill. I had high fever. And I couldn't take any medication. And I saw you sitting on the bed and I asked you, I said, Grandma, I feel really, really, really sick. I was miserable. You didn't say a word. You just leaned in, put your hand on my forehead. And underneath your breath, you said something. And I fell into deep sleep. Hours later, when I woke up, I was drenched in sweat. The fever was gone. The next day, I was good as new. And there are so many times that you were there for me, making me decoctions, making me feeling so much better. And still, I don't know why, I never talked to you. I don't know why. I never had a conversation with you. I don't know why. I never sat down to ask you questions. Even when I finally got you for myself, I never said anything. Maybe I didn't know where to start. But know this, you are and always will be the backbone to our family. You're the one who holds us together and still are doing so. Your grace, your compassion, your strength is unmeasurable. Forgive me. Forgive me for not trying harder to connect with you. Until we meet again, Mama Parijun. Until we meet again. Thank you.
Shabnam, thank you so much for bringing us into such an intimate conversation with your grandmother. Really appreciate your authenticity, your vulnerability, and just your deep emotion. I feel so grateful to have gotten to know your grandmother through this way.
Thank
All
you.
right. We're going to pause for a moment and please send some feedback to